what's up? Alright. Let's see what's on the agenda today. I'm gonna finish up these guys are it. Nope. I think I just have to do varnish on them. So painting and then crashing. What are you painting? I'm also essentially doing the same thing. After this, it's crashing as well. Company heroes, some blood angels. Yeah, I need to start learning how to do airbrush too myself. Let's see. Also need to finish Titus. I forgot. Since he is now officially a model, I need to just base him, and then I'm done with him. I've got to varnish these guys, and then I'm done with them and base them. Okay. Then I need to finish up my trucks as well. Yeah, it sounds like it, man. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do airbrushing with, but I think there's certain colors that it just makes sense to do it with. As a matter of fact, I bought a a new spray primer that I want to try out. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up today or tomorrow to see how the primer works. I bought so many different kinds of primers, and it's just really odd how the paint works on them sometimes. I have an airbrush, I just haven't cracked it open and used it yet. Just don't really have the room in some sense to do it just yet. Yeah, but like some stuff to thin the paint and all that, and airbrush paint thinner and all that. Like I see the benefits of it for sure, especially if you do like what is it like OSL, I guess. Hmm. Hmm. Well, with that, you can still learn how to do other techniques with it. As you're priming, you get to learn how to apply the right amount of pressure and everything on the airbrush. Essentially control. Hey, what's up, James? Nope. Almost dropped the model there. Yep, no problem, James. So I think you said you played before, right? Have you played recently though? Can't remember. On a terrible memory. Hmm. What does he play? Hmm. How do you fare off against world eaters? Does he play Angron? Yes to him playing Angrons, or do you fare off well against him? I'd definitely be playing Angron if I was world eaters for sure. Just that free ability for him coming back is just kind of crazy. What happened? Huh. That's nice of you for sure. Hmm. Yeah, my dice are pretty terrible with luck too, man. My dice, like I think I've said it. I've said it before for sure. I just don't remember if you've heard it or not. But honestly, I'm not good. I just. Well, to be honest though, Blood Eaters or World Eaters aren't really very tactical army. It's just run forward and let me eat your face. You know what I'm saying? That's all World Eaters needs to do. I'll say there are some tactics, of course, that you have to make sure you get your guys across the field without them dying. There's another model. This one. Oh yeah, for sure on that one. Kind of like Space Marines right now, man. I mean, I mean they kind of got a buff, but at the same time a little bit of a nerf too. I mean, Space Marine was already at 40% win rate, and then they buffed Oath of Moment, which was great. But then they made Gilliman cost more, made some of our units cost more, and it's like, dude, we're not even winning, and we're already getting nerfed too again. It's all the fault of the non-codex compliant chapters. Think, because Dark Angels are not codex compliant. It's all your fault. Ooh, I could try some of that, I think. And the weirdest thing is like, like was it Eldar? Like, good lord, they were like rank 1 for the longest time because of their rerolls on top of the fate dice. It's like, are you serious? And it took them forever to nerf them. Well, I mean, like that is the kind of the weird thing. Like, I can't remember what their win rate was whenever. Oh, uh, when Oath of Moment. The thing is, though, it's not just Armor of Contempt that was nerfed. Apparently, um, all abilities that kind of deal like reduce something for the phase. It's only the next thing that happens to them. So I wouldn't. To me, again, I guess you have to understand my perspective on how I play. I love challenges. I will make things work. So if they're gonna do Armor Contempt this way, I mean, I'm gonna have to play that way because if I go to tournaments, I have to get used to that. That's fine with me. It's just a matter whether the rest of the buff they did helps. again, it's not just Armor of Contempt that's nerfed. It's any ability that like that does an entire phase, you know. But I mean, again, you can house rule anything you want. But honestly, I'd say just play the game as is and get used to it. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Think. But yeah, I mean it's pretty interesting. You do have to play it a lot more wisely now, and also you can get baited out of it. So I'm kind of curious as to what other abilities have like the Armor of Contempt type rule where it lasts the phase. But there's another thing that got nerfed though. It's like the Deep Strike ability within 3 inches. Um, that kind of hurt Tau because they have a Retaliation Cadre, which allows battle suits to get within 3 inches, which works with their army ability. But now that got nerfed, where they have to be within 6 inches and they get like +1 to strength or +1 to AP or something like that. That got nerfed now. Dudes I use in Space Marines, which is the Inceptors, which they can deep strike within 3 inches or outside of 3 inches. That didn't hurt too bad with them because I didn't have to necessarily be within three, but that helps with positioning. So with outside of six, outside of three, it's almost no difference. It's just a matter whether I can fit them in the board or not. Where it really hurt is Tau. I don't know if there's any other armies that can deep strike within outside of six. I think demons could, but yeah. I mean, back in the old days, what is it? Old days, Jesus Christ. Back when Space Marines with Oath of Moment first came out, full rerolls to hit and full rerolls to wound. That's pretty crazy. But they still, even then, Ultramarine or Codex compliant Marines weren't like winning crazy from what I heard. I think they're like a 48%, which is below the average, but still within their win rates. But yet somehow he got nerfed. But I do like the +1 to wound roll though, I will say that, because I do run a lot of twin link stuff, so rerolling the wounds doesn't really help. The +1 to wound with rerolls to wound though, that's speaking my language right there. Making you easier to wound, and then I get to reroll the wounds. I need to find my... I need to start assembling my other Judicator. Damn, I already gave him a weapon. But I can remove that. And my other Blade Guard veteran. Alright. Definitely need to do something with their nubs. Did you play the Lion? Or have you played the Lion? Any at all? Hmm. I mean, he did go up in points, but like you said, man, he did get an improvement for sure. That sweep 2 attack is really good. Hmm. I was thinking about getting a Lion myself just to play him to see what it's like. To feel what it means to be overpowered. Does the Lion count as Dark Angels himself? That'd be kind of crazy if it's not considered to be a Dark Angels. I don't have the codex. I don't know. I can't really look them up. This one at a 350 version. Oh. I mean, it's still a little bit cheaper than like what 35 points cheaper. And Gilliman's at 350. He's only 5 points cheaper now, and not really much has changed, honestly. His abilities are still the same. It's just that he can get an additional, what do you call it? One additional ability in terms of the codex stuff. So essentially, he can get double oath and get like a free strat, and that cost 60 points to get that additional free strat. Good lord. Oops. When Gilliman was like a 285 or whatever that points cost was, he was kind of playable at that point. So, is he considered Dark Angels? I don't know. I wish I could look it up so I could see, because if it's not considered Dark Angels, that'd be kind of strange for one. But at the same time, you can actually get +1 to wound for oath targets with him, as long as you don't run any Dark Angels. I hate to think how much I'll bitch. Hey man, welcome to the club. I bitch about Gilliman so much too. I'm already bitching about him already too. Ah, Dark Angels, okay. I mean, again, like I said, he went up 60 points, and the only thing he gained for 60 points is a free strat, essentially. Because it's not Ravenwing or Deathwing though. That's, I mean, would that make him too powerful if he was able to get those keywords? What does it provide them? That's the argument, I assume. Ah. I kind of figured that might have been the reasoning why it would be. Is he'd be overpowered in some way. Although, again, I don't have Dark Angel, so I wouldn't know. No problem, man. I just thought maybe if you knew off the hand. Okay, I definitely got to look at my other dreadnought to see how I painted this, the other dreadnought, so I can have them matching. But that's all I can paint for now on that dreadnought. I think it's time to do the basing on these guys so I can get them, onto my done. Wait, I forgot. I need another paint. Oh crap. Okay. Alright, time to do the bases on these guys, and then I think they'll be done, especially Titus over here. Let's get Titus up first, since he's been done for a long time. Alright, Titus is done. He is done. I mean, it is the like the poster boy stuff. So, I mean, the thing is, it's not necessarily that. I think it's the opposite of what you're trying to blame the Paradise reports on. Kinda, yeah. But I mean, if a whole bunch of new players are playing it, that means the results would skew to Space Marine losing a lot, having a lower win rate, which would be true. But then, you know, I don't know. I think they look at the win rates regardless of who's playing and adjust it accordingly. So if Space Marines are losing because of a whole bunch of new players, they're going to try to buff them. But I think so. It's been a long time, and the biggest issue was the fact that the biggest issue really it's not necessarily that there's a bunch of bad players going at it. It's because there's Codex compliant then non-Codex compliant Space Marines. The non-Codex compliant Space Marines are winning, and because those armies are doing so good, that Codex compliant Space Marines are losing, and their good units are getting nerfed, even though they're not winning. That's the reason why I blame Dark Angels. It's because Dark Angel. I don't know what their win rate is for Dark Angels, honestly, but just non-Codex compliant Space Marines are winning pretty good, and because they share the same units and the same detachment and all that, they the non-Codex compliant Space Marines have better units, and sometimes their stuff goes really well with just regular Space Marines that we end up getting their nerf. Uh, I know Dark Angels struggled for a minute. Their shit was so expensive. I don't know if that's still the case or not. Yeah, when you say bad though, I don't know if it's like bad like Space Marines bad, you know? Because I think Space Marines has been like down in the 40% win rate for like ever, for a long while now. I mean, it is technically an average detachment. It's kind of funny. Even the new detachment with the what do you call it? The librarians. I wouldn't mind trying that out. What do you mean by 25%? They can't harvest. Well, I mean, it's 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 not just the Codex. It's Armor of Contempt. That is one of the major ones, though, for sure. Because like there's like 17 armies that have Armor of Contempt. The biggest issue was that AP1 weapons against, and that's kind of the thing actually in my play group, that they hate playing against Space Marines because everyone's Space Marines and everyone does Armor of Contempt, and it's just kind of like, good lord, all we have is AP1 weapons. You turn our AP1 weapons to AP nothing for an entire round. It makes our guys useless. So, but again, this is going to be a real nerf to Codex compliant Space Marines because If they were depending on that shit, they're still not winning. So you know, I don't know. I'm genuinely curious just to see how things go. It's kind of like a weird struggle that you know, even with the you know the nerf again codex. I keep saying codex compliant Space Marines. Well, I'll just say Space Marines from now on. I'm getting tired of saying that big word. Aren't winning. So I mean, hopefully the new Armor of Contempt will help them a bit. I mean, I think it's kind of interesting though, I will say, because I remember whenever this edition first released, they did nerf a lot of things. A lot of things had higher AP back in the day. A lot of things got nerfed in AP. Everything got reduced. Like I think Powerfist used to be AP3, now it's AP2. So there's a lot of AP that already took a nerf back at the very beginning of this edition. So Armor of Contempt just made it so much worse for every other army. But again, you know, when you look at it in the context of the fact that Space Marines still suck, it's like, is it really helping them? Giving rid of Space Marines to old. I don't know. I mean, I would love the people to get used to this new ruling, and I think it could work for the better. It's just that, you know, Space Marines still need some help. But I'm honestly amazed that I'm winning. I don't know how, but not all the time. I did lose against Dark Angels, but I did play against a good player though. He did roll better than I did, and he really kept me in my deployment zone. Man, I feared freaking what's his name, the Lion. Again, first strike, man, dude. If Gilliman charged him, Gilliman would have died. Ninth edition was awful. With that, I thought it was way too. Yeah, and that's the reason why they reduced AP kind of globally to a lot of the weapons on in the 10th edition. And also, like I remember, I played a Tau. My burst cannons were used to be 6 shots. Now it's 4. I'm like, dude, it had no AP. Why are you reducing the reducing the number of shots? Like, it's the only thing we got. That's a burst cannon. But you know, I mean, Tao's doing pretty good. So I mean, I was winning whenever Tau first came out in 10th edition. They were one of the lowest winning rates army, and I was still winning with them too, fairly decently. So again, I don't know what it is. What it is. A lot of people like Ninth though in my play group. I think it's kind of weird that people got sour in 10th edition when all the indexes came out. It's kind of I don't know if they did it in Ninth or not, but it's kind of a nice relief because you used to be you had to wait until your codex came out before you had any Ninth edition or 10th edition stuff. You know, any current edition. So let me say that. And if you're one of the last codex to come out, then essentially you had Ninth edition rules in 10th edition, and your codex was lagging behind. So the indexes was meant to put everyone in roughly the same level, but then everyone kind of hated it. Don't know why. And I swear I'm wasting so much of this stuff just because I'm plopping so much of it on the base. I'm so inefficient. But it makes it look like deep snow, so I'm good with it. Also, I'm amazed how much snow I've gotten out of this one container. Oh, and I guess I'm kind of. I guess that's kind of like. I guess me. God damn that. How many times did I said I guess on that single stupid phrase of mine? And I'm guessing that's the reason why I kind of like Gilliman. Never mind, but I'm kind of goofy like that. What's a pet peeve of yours? I don't know. I luckily enough, hopefully, do not have any pet peeves. If I do, I need to do something about it. But I guess that's the kind of the reason why I like Gilliman, I suppose, and ironically picked them as one of the first Space Marine chapters, not knowing much about the Ultramarines other than I like blue. Is that his stratagems, his way of thinking is adaptation, and that's how I kind of look at any kind of challenges in my life, in real life and in the game. So how I live my life is how I play the game. If anything comes along I don't like or that it's challenging, I accept the challenge and I take it head on. I managed texture terrain paint to do the 100 bases there on with the earth shade between the two chapters. Texture. I do have this. Rust texture. I haven't opened it up yet. Gosh darn it. Texture terrain paint. You gotta show me that, Troy. Oh yeah, let me see if I can't invite you guys to the Discord. Hopefully the freaking link works this time instead of saying hidden copy. Oh, it's updated. I think they screwed up somewhere. Now it's Discord is updating again. Come on. I would like to see what. I wonder if there's somewhere where you can check the updates on Discord to see what happened. All right, let's try this. Okay, Discord invite, edit link for 6 hours, no limit, generate link. Alright, let me just paste this on the web browser, see what happens. Oh, it does. Wait, nope. I don't think it did work. Hold on. Or am I doing something stupid? It might be me, I don't know. Discord. Invite link. Oh, jeez, hold on. Let me see. All this is the old stuff. Yeah, why is it not working? Invite link. Not working. Nope. Sometimes Discord servers can screen temporarily technical issues. Check the Discord page. Yeah, where's the Discord page? 2 years ago. Yeah, so I've been inviting people before, so I edit the link. I go 6 hours because I don't want to out link and hit copy because it says hidden use copy button, and which they hit it before. So this is what I get whenever I hit the copy. Is that hidden use copy button when I try to invite people to Discord. So there's something wrong with the link that it generates. It's not actually a link. It's just the words. But I haven't seen let's see, submit feedback. Let me go to Discord and see if there's a um, basics announcement, server, quest, bill payment, safety, known issues and bugs. Here we go. Overlay, known issues, okay. Yeah, nothing about, oh, there's 9 more articles. Nope. Nope. Yeah, nothing about my issue. That's really strange. Even whenever I do like a limit of how many uses, it still does the same thing. Huh. I might have to well, actually, you know what? Screw this. Let me go to the browser. Let me try to do an invite link that way. If I know what my password is for my Discord. Hold on. Let me look that up. What's my Discord password? Oops, wrong. There we go. Alright, where is Discord? Boy, do I even have Discord on here. I'm sure I do. Or maybe I don't. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what my Discord is. Let's see if that's it. Nope. There it is. Let's see if this works. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's see if this one works. I'm gonna lock myself out here. Nope, that doesn't work. What in the world is it? Well, let's see. Yeah, none of those passwords seem to work. Well, I'm gonna have to reset my password then. Alright, give me a second. Can't believe I forgot my password. I might have to figure this one out. Might be a minute. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I will get that link fixed. I don't know why the link's not working for it. But let's see my profile. Oh wait, I wonder if this is the problem. Xbox, for some reason password stuff just like I don't remember from back. Well, mind you, I work in a department that has a lot of different passwords, so the weird thing is that streamer mode is enabled. Maybe that's the reason why. Let me try that. Automatically enable, disable. Okay, let me try that. Okay, I disabled it now. Invite people. Oh, there we go. What the heck? Who enabled streamer mode? Okay, I got the link now. That's really weird. Okay. What's up, Francois? Boom. There's the link to. That's weird. It enabled the stream. I don't know. I guess that's just default. They just enabled it. And that's the reason why it freaking did that. But the thing is, though, is that the copy button still didn't work. Great, I reset my password, I think. Knowing I didn't have to do that. Although they still never went through, so I don't know my account information, apparently. Hold on. Who am I? Name, yeah. Nope, that's everything looks right. That's weird. Huh. Just getting ready to make my next short after your show. Hey man, dude, hey, you got your stuff ready? Like, I definitely want to check it out for sure, especially your dry brushing technique. Definitely want to look at that. I've been waiting for that forever, Francois, man. When are you gonna deliver? Actually, man, let me check your channel out real quick. I know you had a test. Oop. Where? There we go. Let's check out your channel real quick. Ah. Wow, it doesn't really. Ah, Troy, finally. Troy, post us in the image area. That is pretty cool. Damn, nice. I want to do that with my Terminator librarian. I'm trying to really work on him, give a pretty good detail on him. Is that checkered board, is that painted on there? Troy, is that checkered board painted on there? They're on this Hey, what's up, Fox? Who's there on their channel? Here, let me, I think Fox or whoever, here's the Discord link, just in case you join a little bit late. I don't know if I can move your post on there. Oops. Let's see, I guess I can't really move the post. Oh, dude, if you painted that, I feel sorry for you, because I know paint checkerboard. Everyone loves to do that, but dude, that's so crazy. Damn, can the exosuit actually carry a Vulcan? Whoa. I see a lot of old models in there. A lot of dreadnoughts, too. Very nice, man. My boys look very shiny. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna take a picture and post on the. I'm gonna put the guys with the missing arm in the back, so you don't see. I don't know if the lighting's gonna be good or not, though. Actually, I need this guy to be next to. Spread out just a little bit. Then we're gonna style this baby up. There are older ones, they changed a little since. Maybe they're too spread out. Whew, the light's kind of harsh. Let me try this way. There we go. There we go. Let's see how that looks. My shorts. I'm not worried about your shorts, you know. I'm wearing shorts too, Francois. Oh, that blue is just so weird. Discord. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. Every time I try to go to your channel, it just. Hmm. It's strange, Francois. It doesn't give me like a shorts options though for your channel. It's really weird. Let's see if I copy your name on the search bar. Try it that way. Too many people. Yeah, I don't know why I can't see your shorts. That sounds funny. You should be able to just right click on my name. What are you talking about, Fox? Wait, Francois and Fox, are you two the same person? Oh, I have two different channels. Oops, wrong. Oops. God dang it. Go to the channel. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay. Let's see. The blue's kind of crazy. It's like they're super shiny and super dark blue. I should have gave I should have gave Titus a bit of a better blade. I think I'm gonna try to mark it up. Oh, there we go. I posted that. All right. Posted my pictures. It looked really good. All right, Fox, I got your page up here. I'm gonna look at it after the stream, though. Images. Okay, so who's real after hour? Oh wait, someone did make a comment on that one. Um, I'm real after. Okay, I think. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm real after hours. What do you mean? Like, are you after hours because it's normally your bedtime thing? I'm so confused whenever I'm after hours on Discord. You know that would help. And also, Francois, I say they're on this channel. I have no idea what that means. Like, are you saying other people are on this channel? So like whenever you guys are saying all this stuff, I see two different people saying different things. I didn't think they were linked at all. Should have mentioned this. Yeah, it's like I'm on after hours. Like, yeah, it is after hours. You know, it is like 5 in the morning or almost 6 in the morning. It is definitely. Ooh, man, dude, that Ravenly looks awesome. Damn, really nice, well painted there. I love the glow. Very clean. Oh, you got the Jukoki case. Oh, I need that. Did I take a picture of mine? Um, you should check out like they aren't done yet. You should check out like if you go to the ideas area and look at Kit Bash, dude. And check out his channel too. He has like he does some crafty things, man. Crazy ideas. I wish he'd show some of his finished work on here too, though. He has some videos on his stuff where he does actually does the finishing work. I'll say my favorite thing that he did is the coffee fountain. I like coffee, and coffee for the coffee throne. Man, that blue is so crazy. On is for free speech. The others were being consumer friendly. Uh, oh, one is for free speech, not on. Okay. The other is for consumer friendly. So I'm guessing Foxhole is consumer friendly and Francois is the a-hole. Blue does. Yeah, it's a bit much, I will say. um, like when the people see my models in real life, they say one of them said, "Is it like a pastel painting?" I'm like, yeah, it does kind of look crazy, especially the like the tank. My first trying of the paint of what you call it, the gauche paint. It's really crazy blue. That's what they say too. It's just I don't maybe I don't my eyes don't see that too much. I will say though the edge highlighting, like I can't get over how well uh, this guy turned out. Let me try to get the lighting right. I guess to make it pop even more on camera. Okay, let's see. I think maybe going darker. So you can kind of see like the edge highlighting. They turn. But like the edge highlighting looks really well. Even I did no edge highlighting on this. Like it really shows up really well. Let me try brightening it up a little bit. Maybe too much. Try that. What does auto do? That doesn't change very much. But yeah, I like how the edge highlighting kind of comes out. Even though I didn't do it because I'm too lazy. I'm not all about that stuff. But now they're done. They're except for the guys with the missing arms. I'm going to find either daggers or a pistol to put on their arms and finish them off. So it's not too bad. Then I want to get this guy. I kind of did the same thing with him. You can kind of see it on his legs and stuff. They kind of semi-edge highlighting going on there. And he's not varnished yet, so it's going to really pop. But what I want to do is use... Where do I have it at? Oh, here it is. So I'm going to try to use this acrylic ink titanium white to go on the edges of the letterings and those lines. And then maybe... I don't know what color to go with, honestly. Don't know if red's really the right color. I don't know if I want to go green or maybe a light blue. But then... Too much blue, maybe. But then that would kind of match the cinematic that was released with 10th edition when you first introduced the Librarian and Terminator armor. Or maybe go with this Librarian and Terminator armor. This pure piece. I lost his book up top and his hand because it's so freaking tiny. Other than that, I think this is a solid piece. I don't think his arm comes off. Although it might, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a cool one. Although he got pwned by the The what were those things? Zonothropes? So much for that library. It shows how much you sucked. I haven't watched. Oh, dude, you gotta watch that. It's pretty good. I don't want to hype it up too much. Just takes a while to layer, but the edge has always been cut heights. Post a month versus the army. I had the mods. Unfortunately, no glow stuff yet. But nice dread shot I sent. Ah. Ooh, nice. You posted more pictures. Oh man, the old frickin' what did they call that dreadnought back in the day? I actually ran that dreadnought. Oh man, you actually modified it. Is that two cannons on top? I forgot what they called this dreadnought. It's the Brutalis equivalent. But I had the ironclad dreadnought as well too. I mean, you're so mismatching your colors there, Troy. Oh, nice. I like what you did with the Inceptors. I need two more. And I actually like the guns better than I do the plasmas, though. Okay, Troy, you're getting kicked out for having that Ultramarines dead like that. Who is that though? I don't see the face. Looks like an Emperor's children, maybe? It's getting old. Missile on top of that GW. Oh, interesting. Heavy Flamer. Death Company. Oh God, okay. Might wanna You might wanna save the guy at the last picture there, man. He's I think he's drowning in paint. That looks familiar though. Somehow it looks like my painting back in the day. Although it's much better. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and deploy this, guys. I need to fix his freaking two arms. I wanna maybe run another squad of these guys just in case. And I wonder if I should put snow up top. But anyways, yeah, yeah. Well, to me, to be fair though, for me, I got hand-me-downs. So they're already base coated, painted, base coated again, painted, and then I base coated them and then painted them. So there's already 3 layers of base coat and 16 layers of paint. It was pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, when you got free, Space Marines. Yeah, dude, I mean, we didn't know about stripping paint back in the day, you just kind of base coat over your models, and, some of them look like blobs, but hey, look, they're still playable. Because, mind you, this was in 3rd, 4th, and 5th edition when we got these. 3rd edition, first of all, actually. So, we had no ideas about stripping paint. We have no ideas about, how to paint. It's just painting. Go at it. If the model looks bad, it's the first to die. I mean, that's still true today. If I have a model that looks terrible, it's gonna die first. I'm just like, can you mind if I replace? Alright, anyways, I do have to call it. Amazingly, it looks like I talked for like 27 minutes or something. But anyways, I do try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and try to stream for at least an hour. But mind you, if I don't stream, I will try to post right before streaming or earlier as much as possible. So again, I'm trying to finish up my Ultramarines. I am doing it a little bit at a time. I got Titus. I want to get my other Titus model up here and paint them again and use them for the actual game itself. Uh, the magic off walls and correct understanding of how. And looks like I'm done with my first squad of intercessors that I won't say custom made, but their bodies are from like either Hellblasters or regular intercessors. And I just cut off the weapon and glued, or cut off the hand with the weapon and then glued the hand with the sword. It turned out pretty good. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the stand up below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.